Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life. Glad to have you back with us here on this Thursday. If this happens to be your first time joining us, thank you for tuning in. I'm Briggs here with Ryan and Hunter. I've got an unpopular opinion. I think Thursday might actually be my favorite day of the week.
Of the week?
Of the work
That is
week.
very
Of the
unpopular.
work week. I'll clarify. I do like
okay.
Saturdays
Not every week?
and Sundays. No, Saturdays and Sundays are probably my two favorite days, of course.
Okay,
The weekend.
Yeah,
but
what's your
Thursday,
reasoning?
I like it best because the anticipation of Friday.
Oh,
you know how
okay,
like you're planning
okay.
a trip and it's so
Yeah.
exciting leading up to the trip, and then the trip is good and fun, but then once the trip is over, you're like, man, it was so fun anticipating that trip. I
Yeah.
had something to look forward to. That's how I feel about Thursdays.
So the trip isn't nearly as good as the anticipation and planning getting ready for the trip.
Usually the trip is really good too,
Yes.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
but I just like reveling in the, oh man, it's coming
yeah.
up, you know, it's coming up,
You're
and that's
cooking
what a
something.
Thursday is to me, a Friday Eve, as we sometimes call it here.
Wow.
Do you have any trips this weekend is the question.
No.
Something going on.
No planning going on. No planning.
Just hanging out, but it'll be fun.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Resting.
It'll be fun.
Happy Briggs' favorite day. Let's go.
Thank you.
Hopefully
Yes.
you can anticipate some things out there. Here's what you can anticipate on today's show. Rachel Hackbarth back again with our favorite Does It Work products of the week. It's been a weird week as we had to shift everything over from our Monday show that we recorded. So if you have trouble photographing your pups out there, we'll be checking out a device that's designed to get the best possible photos of your dogs.
Highly anticipated story there. And then later we're going to break down the numbers behind the Summer Olympics, which open tomorrow on NBC right here on Northern News Now. We'll even get an idea as to what the television production of such a spectacle requires. I can only imagine. I know what it takes to put on our Your Town shows
Yeah.
when we go on the road, and that feels like a lot of work, but the Olympics, of course, much greater scale. So will be fun to see.
Couple more cameras out there.
Yes.
Just a few. But first, a very important announcement for all of our 1230 KBJR viewers out there due to the Olympics. We will not be back on here at 1230 until August 12th, sadly. However, don't worry, we're still going to be doing brand new shows, but you'll just have to catch those either at 6:30 on CBS, or of course, we've got our YouTube channel at Northern Life TV.
It's really gonna do a number on our KBJR NBC shows because Jason's show, I believe, not gonna be on for all
Yep.
those weeks, and then you got the noon show.
Show.
The noon show not gonna be on for all those weeks. So you're gonna miss Hunter and Friends, and then Northern Life, at 12:30.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Decimated our midday program.
Yes, wow. But it's a cool thing, I guess, you know. I guess the Olympics
I
are pretty
guess
cool.
kind of
The
cool.
world comes together, and I guess we'll be there for it too.
We'll watch it, I guess.
Something about gold and other medals.
Yes.
Yeah. So be sure to catch us at 6:30 or on YouTube. Well, hey, how about we get to our favorite new Thursday game here on Northern Life? Oh yeah, or oh heck no. So
Love
let's
it.
start with a mom whose Starbucks hack is getting mixed reaction. A Pennsylvania mother has been getting pup cups of whipped cream at the coffee chain, but it's not for her pet, rather for her kids. So Starbucks even responding to that, siding with the parents, saying, "We love seeing the different ways our customers brighten loved ones' day." So essentially, it's just a little thing of whipped cream for the kid to eat. So I ask you two, is she wrong for doing this? Oh yeah, or oh heck no?
Oh yeah. Or no, sorry. I mean, oh heck no, she's not wrong.
Okay, she's not
fine.
wrong.
I think
Okay.
she's fine because Starbucks gave her the go-ahead,
Yeah.
basically, right there.
Yeah.
And I mean, imagine how much joy that brings to the kid. Just getting
Right.
a little whipped cream thing, and a lot cheaper too than like maybe the cake pop that your kid might want. And
Sure.
it's getting a little pricey. So
Right.
I'm with the mom. Why not? If they're giving them out, take it.
I say, oh yeah, pay for it. I don't know.
Well, Starbucks did chime in too, Hunter, and they said
After, though.
they said anytime you want, you can order a side of whipped cream to whatever coffee you get.
Oh, for free.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess okay.
Here's what I'll say: she's in the wrong. I'll say, oh yeah, she's in the wrong, because if I were a Starbucks employee and somebody ordered a pup cup, if they said specifically a pup cup, and I was serving them through the window and I saw just a kid in the back, I'd be quite upset.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know. Maybe they're bringing the pup cup home, and maybe it's to go.
Oh well,
maybe
if
the
I
dog's
saw
at home.
if I saw the mother hand it off to the kid, I'd be a little upset. I don't know. So I could see where the
You'd be sad to see that kid smiling in the back seat, right? Come on.
I was anticipating the anticipation
Yeah, a lot
of
of
seeing a
anticipation,
dog.
yeah.
I would have been quite upset.
That's true.
But I'm sure everything's cool.
Kids
Everything's
are
cool.
cute though too sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
there
they're
you
cool.
go.
Shout out Bridget out there. Next up, when you're planning a wedding, it seems like it's hard to please everybody. And for Olivia Culpo and NFL running back Christian McCaffrey, the newlyweds garnered internet attention when it was revealed that Culpo's sister's new boyfriend was not invited to Olivia's wedding. And while the sister joked that the exclusion was rude, Olivia argued it would be, quote, rude to invite somebody she's never met. So guys, should your unmarried siblings automatically get a +1 to your wedding? Oh yeah, or oh heck no.
I think, I think no matter what, no matter who goes, everyone should probably get a +1, right? Is that how weddings work? Did everyone get a +1 for your wedding?
We gave +1s based on people who we knew their significant other, kind of like
Gotcha.
Olivia's argument there. Because, you don't want to be necessarily meeting someone for the very first time on your wedding day. I do agree with that. But siblings, it's like, okay, maybe they might not know as many of your friends, so they might not have as many people to hang out with at the wedding. So like my sister and my brother both brought their significant others, and then who we had met before, of course. But then they also each invited some friends along to the wedding too, so they had some people to spend the evening with and hang out with.
But I mean, the two of them have so much money too. It's like, what's one more person?
Yeah, that's true.
I think I can't be that bad.
I've got a couple more questions though. Like, so they just started dating, obviously, the sister and the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of weird that one of their first dates is going to this wedding? Like, isn't that kind of strange too?
That's true. I guess I don't know how long they have known each other for.
That's true. And then, I mean, they could probably organize some kind of meet and greet before the wedding to meet the boyfriend.
A rehearsal dinner?
Yeah, exactly.
And her boyfriend's probably another famous person, right?
Yes.
You'd think.
It's probably.
So
I would
maybe
assume
they've crossed paths before. Who knows?
See each other on social
Give
media.
them an invite.
Yeah. Final one quickly. In Wisconsin, you can spend the night aboard a World War II submarine at a museum next month. So the Wisconsin Maritime Museum in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, offering the getaway on the USS Cobia Museum, holding a submarine sleepover for grown-ups. So guys, would you do it? Or heck no, would you not?
No.
Oh,
Is it underwater?
No, you're above.
Oh, okay. Then I would do it.
I'd do it, in a heartbeat. I'd probably do it if you went underwater.
I'd say
cool.
sure. Why not?
Coming up, we're going by the numbers for USA.
Welcome back, folks. It's going to be a busy few weeks for the team covering the Summer Olympics in Paris, France. NBC's Universal Comprehensive coverage of the Paris Olympics is the biggest media event ever, featuring 7,000 hours of coverage with more than 150 commentators. As for another cool key metric, there's 250,000 feet of fiber cables at the International Broadcast Center in Paris.
Man, I'd like to know how many people, too, are working behind the scenes.
Yes.
How many screens they have back in the director's booth where they're... there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Yeah, just a few. Oh, man. I can't imagine the anxiety that would be induced.
I think director Seth says maybe 3 TVs back there, and he says, oh, heck no, to
Say no, heck no?
being a part of that team coverage.
Well, like you said with the Your Town series, I mean, literally, it's almost every hand on deck when it comes to that. For just a couple live shows here, which always, for the most part, knock on wood, goes off pretty seamlessly. But that, like you said, I don't know how many people they have to hire for that, but it's got to be in the thousands.
Just the amount of planning, too. I mean, we do some planning for a Northern Life episode every day where we go, okay, this is where we're going to fill in each block. Right. But I mean, the events that are going on, who's going to talk about them, that's got to take it's probably, you need those years beforehand probably to prepare for all that.
Oh, absolutely. And just the logistics and the timing of the ceremony, too, like when Team USA comes on and then when they're going through all the countries and the opening ceremony and the choreography that probably goes into all the dances and the cameras that they know they have to take certain angles at the right time. It's stressing me out just thinking about it.
When the fireworks go off, too, imagine if you miss the fireworks.
Oh,
that'd be tough.
Fired.
You would be fired.
It
reminds me, too, of the Christmas City of the North Parade doing all that. I don't do much for it, but, the producers and directors and everybody who's working on that.
Yep.
Well, hey, how about this number? 592. That is the number of U.S. athletes traveling to Paris for the Olympics, and 122 of those athletes have won medals at previous games, 66 of them being gold medal winners.
Liz McLaughlin breaks down some more numbers about Team USA.
Not only is 16-year-old Hesley Rivera the youngest member of Team USA,
I'm ecstatic.
She's also among 340 first-time U.S. Olympians, making up the majority of the team. 17-year-old swimmer Alex Shackle is another.
To make my dreams come true and for it to be real, it's just so crazy.
Shackle's one of 32 teenagers on the squad. And with her brother Aaron, they're one of 6 sets of siblings.
Headed to Paris.
Swimmers Alex and Gretchen Walsh are another.
It's pretty crazy just how far we've come as sisters, and just the things we're doing together is really, really special.
The Walshes among 250 returning Olympians.
But here comes Dressel.
7-time gold medalist Caleb Dressel is also part of that group and one of 34 fathers on the squad after becoming Daddy Dressel earlier this year.
They're shoulder to shoulder.
And trials title holder Ellie St. Pierre is one of a dozen moms bound for Paris, just 16 months after giving birth.
I'm just so emotional to have Ivan here. I'm really proud to be his mom.
Beach volleyball player April Ross is another Olympic parent. One of the 123-strong California contingent, the most of any state. Maine, North Dakota, West Virginia, and Wyoming are the only states not sending athletes. Nonetheless, fans across the country will be ready to root for the red, white, and blue as athletes go for gold. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News, Paris.
Man, I think my favorite stat there was the 6 sets of siblings on Team USA. That's crazy. Incredible to have one Olympic athlete in the family, let alone 2 or more.
Yeah, they probably want to compete against each other too. You're like, I know I'm doing it for my country, but I want to make sure I get a gold over my siblings so I can rub it in their face.
Yeah.
Is there an age limit for the Olympics, or does it just based on skill?
No,
like lower or higher.
I think that'd be a commercial break Seth Anderson pull up in the director's booth.
That's be a whole separate segment. I love the Seth Anderson Google.
Google checks.
Bring them up here. For the athletes getting ready to take part in the equestrian events, they obviously need their horses to come with, but how do those horses get to Paris? Well, apparently, just like humans, those horses need passports. That must be cute. Imagine taking a passport photo of a horse.
Stand still.
Yeah, with a white background, please. They board a flight with all their paperwork and even get in-flight meals of hay aboard that Boeing 747. And fun fact, horses also experience jet lag too, so they gotta adjust.
A hoof print as well, like on the passport package. Also, we could probably identify all the different horses based on the knowledge that we now have.
True.
When we see, that's a Shetland pony right there.
Well, I don't know if we can do that. But pony, colt.
Yeah.
All those other
Mini
horses.
horse, yeah.
Can we put our hands next to the horse, pretty please?
I want to see how tall you are.
Yes.
Well, while golf is being played in the Olympics, sadly, mini golf won't be. However, I keep getting ads on Facebook, YouTube, for 2 mini golf tournaments taking place in our area this weekend. So tomorrow, Puttcraft, that group, is hosting an event at Rogue Eagle in Proctor at 7 p.m. And there's another similar competition at Captain Jay's in Superior on Saturday at 11 a.m. It's $18 to enter to play those 36 holes, and with a winner, they're going to be crowned at both of those events.
Sounds like a blast. They also just showed your hole-in-one there, Briggs.
I appreciate that. Whoever
proof.
edited that video.
Yeah.
Proof. It was me.
I think you found what you're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
Hope you got $36 in your bank account. Still ahead, we'll help you get the best photos of your dogs with today's Does It Work product.
Seth Googled during the break saying that it really is no age limit, it just is skill sets when it comes to who can go into the Olympics.
I should have known that when I was younger.
Right? I know.
I've been trying out for all these Olympic trials.
That's the reason we're not there.
Darn it.
We didn't work since we were 5 years old, yeah. But anyways, if you ever find yourself trying to get a picture of your pet, but they're not being too cooperative, there is a new system, a new product designed to get your dog to perfectly pose.
Rachel Hackbarth puts the pooch snapshot. I missed the name of it now. The pooch selfie is what it's called.
Hunter went off prompter. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry.
I was scrolling to you, and then I lost my place, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's my turn.
It was impressive. You kept going.
Anyway, Rachel Hackbarth is putting that product to the test, and this week's Does It Work?
Jordan Bonnie Eunice works every day to get animals adopted out of the Kansas Humane Society. One way he does that is by taking and posting photos of these potential pets. He's going to see if the pooch selfie can help him with that task. For $10.99, the attachment is designed to get the perfect picture of dogs like this.
He's very sweet. He's a Jack Russell Terrier, so very energetic. He does know how to sit, so that would probably bode well for us, but we'll just see if this helps out.
All we have to do is attach the pooch selfie to our phone.
I'm probably going to attach it to the side because otherwise it will cover up my entire camera.
It doesn't take long for this dog to see and hear the tennis ball.
Hey, buddy. Look at that. Go for it.
Jordan thinks that the pooch selfie not only is a nice distraction, but also a nice toy.
I do like that it's removable.
The only adjustment he's making, attaching the pooch selfie to the side rather than the top of his phone.
It'll cover up the flash. It's not going to be a big deal outside, but it might be inside.
Even though this young dog is highly energetic, Jordan finds a pooch selfie does enough to get pictures like this.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, buddy.
He's so cute.
Overall, Jordan thinks that the pooch selfie works well and could help make his job a little easier.
Seems to work well. Can't really squeak it while I'm doing the selfie mode, but otherwise.
So do you think it works?
I think it works.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
Oh, if it's called the pooch selfie, I didn't realize it was called the pooch selfie.
For the selfie mode.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
First thing Seth said in her ear was, why doesn't he just hold the ball and squeeze it? Which makes perfect sense, but once you see it in reverse mode, that makes more sense.
My only confusion about this product is, okay, it's like you want to take a selfie with you and your dog. It's in the moment, but then you got to reach into your bag and like hopefully you brought the pooch selfie with you. And
might be all slobbery.
Yeah.
The other thing too is that I bet for like a bigger dog like Harry, it'd be harder to get a selfie. Because you have to wrap yourself around the dog.
You're like a dog scarf. Yeah.
we have tried to do that before. It doesn't work too well. But then too, Harry doesn't care really about toys. He just cares about treats. So I would need like some little bone or something.
A treat selfie.
A retooling of that system.
Maybe you could put like a milk bone in there or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, hey, a new study finds that dogs can apparently smell your stress and make their own decisions accordingly. So new research out of the UK suggests that the smell of human stress affects dogs' emotions as well as their decisions, leading them to make more pessimistic choices when you are stressed.
Wow. So they can kind of feed off your energy and make negative decisions based on that. Interesting.
Sometimes I get a little stressed when I'm walking Harry and we approach another set of dogs because I'm like, oh gosh, he's going to react. But maybe he's just reacting to me feeling stressed. And so maybe that's why he barks and kind of goes crazy because he thinks I'm nervous about the other dogs. When really, I think he's nervous about the other dogs.
He's saying, cool out, Mom.
Yeah.
Cool it.
Chill.
We're good.
Oh man, we're going to talk about tomorrow's show and a request from Ryan here when we come back.
Before we go, everybody, I have a request for you all out there, or the folks who live in the area. I am thinking about taking a trip to International Falls, Minnesota sometime soon, and want to get a few recommendations as to what I should do or visit when I am up there. So I'm excited to hop into Canada too for whatever day I go when I'm up there for a little bit. But if you have any ideas where I should eat, where I should shop, what I should check out, be sure to let me know. You can also send me a message to my Ryan Half Northern News Now Facebook account.
Cool. That'd be fun.
It's been a while since I've been to Fort Frances. Is there anything much to do when you go across the border in Fort Frances, or do you have to drive kind of a ways to get to something?
I've seen a golf course that looks pretty nice on the other side in Fort Frances. Otherwise, I'm a big McDonald's Canada guy because they have the snack wrap still, which they don't have in the U.S. So I'm always
you better
excited
add
about
that to the agenda.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I know the McDonald's Canada has poutine, I believe, too. So yeah,
love poutine.
We'll get some like ketchup chips too.
Lots on the list already.
Yeah.
We got your
it's the
agenda all
anticipation.
set. Yeah.
I'm gonna be so sad when I'm actually there because of the anticipation.
Oh man, well, coming up tomorrow, we're going to talk about the top 5 things we would want to see as Olympic sports or things we think should be events there. Also this week, the U.S. learned that Salt Lake City, Utah is going to host the 2034 Winter Olympic Games. Very cool.
Very cool.
Super exciting. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern